When we are young, we have strong sexual urges. Most of us try to deal with these desires by controlling and disciplining them because we think that without some kind of restraint we shall become consumingly lustful. Organized religions are much concerned about our sexual morality, but they allow us to perpetrate violence and murder in the name of patriotism, to indulge in envy and crafty ruthlessness, and to pursue power and success. Why should they be so concerned with sexual morality but not attack exploitation, greed, and war? Is it not because organized religions, being part of the environment we have created, depend for their very existence on our fears and hopes, our envy and separatism? So, in the religious field, as in every other, the mind is held in the projections of its own desires. As long as there is no deep understanding of the whole process of desire, the institution of marriage as it now exists, whether in the East or in the West, cannot provide the answer to the sexual problem. Love is not induced by the signing of a contract, nor is it based on an exchange of gratification, nor on mutual security and comfort. All these things are of the mind, and that is why love occupies so small place in our lives. Love is not of the mind, it is wholly independent of thought with its cunning calculations, its self-protective demands and reactions. When there is love, sex is never a problem. It is the lack of love that creates the problem. The hindrances and escapes of the mind constitute the problem, rather than sex or any other specific issue. That is why it is important to understand the mind's process, its attractions and repulsions, its responses to beauty, to ugliness. We should observe ourselves, become aware of how we regard people, how we look at men and women. We should see how the family becomes a center of separatism and antisocial activities when it is used as a means of self-perpetuation for the sake of one's self-importance. Family and property, when centered on the self with its ever-narrowing desires and pursuits, become the instrument of power and domination, a source of conflict between the individual and society.